Well, I guess it must be time to start, huh? Thanks for being out here at Society Hall tonight. What a pleasure to have you out on a cold San Luis Valley December night. Almost feels like wintertime, you know. Not quite like the good old days, but close enough for me, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm Don Richmond. I'm one of the board members here, and some folks I think I live under the stage and force people to let me play with them, but it's really not true. But I'm honored to be able to be playing along with my dear friend Bill tonight. But I just want to give you a few things about what's coming up. We're going to do a Christmas show a week from tonight with another dear old friend of mine named Tom Munch, who's lives in Pueblo West, but has played around Colorado and New Mexico for his lifetime, and he has one of the most amazing repertoires of any musician I've ever known, and he's an amazing solo fingerstyle guitarist, really just a complete package. But another thing, he loves Christmas music, and I love Christmas music, so we're gonna play together. It's going to be Tom's show, but I'm going to play along, and we'll do a nice show of Christmas tunes. Tom has an amazing repertoire of stuff that you might not have heard, but there'll be plenty of stuff that you know are familiar with too. So it'll be a real sweet night, and that's a week from tonight, on the 12th, and then we'll probably be done until after the holidays. We have a few shows set up in January. There's a fellow named Rupert Waits, who is really an international folk star. You know, I mean, he's from Great Britain, but he's played all over the world, and he tours the United States every couple of years, and he came here once before, and really a remarkable songwriter and guitarist, so that'll be a lovely show on January 10th. January 17th, an old band that some of you may have enough brain cells left to remember, that called Tumbleweed is going to do kind of a reunion show here on the 17th. Tumbleweed first formed more than 52 years ago. Wow, that's a long time. So anyway, kind of a cool occasion to come back together and do a show. January 31st, Smythe and Taylor, they're a duo that live over in Westcliff, but they travel all over the world too. They've toured Europe, and really wonderful folky stuff. Great vocals, great songs. And February 6th, Patsy O'Brien. He's an Irish guy that has been living in the States here for a while, but another remarkable musician. And it just goes on and on. There's stuff up on the website, and you can check it out anytime at societyhall.org. But tonight is a dear occasion for me, because this fellow here that's going to play tonight, along with other friends playing along, he has influenced so many people. He and his late wife Bonnie, there were so many artists that would cite Bill and Bonnie Hearne as being an influence on their career, on how they play music. I mean, Lyle Lovett used to open shows for Bill and Bonnie. Nancy Griffith was very influenced by them, and Tumbleweed. We used to go hear Bill and Bonnie at their house gig down in Red River, and they were just so great at finding great songs, and they would do them in such a way that you just felt good. So we would steal their songs quite regularly, with their permission. But anyway, and Bill is a legend in the Southwest music world, and we're honored to have him here at Society Hall. So would you please welcome Mr. Bill Hearne and the Bill Hearne Trio.
Howdy, folks. How buckaroos, as Jerry Jeff would say. Jerry Jeff Walker will be right with you here. Thanks so much for having us tonight. Don has been a dear friend for, I guess, close to 50 years. It's just very, very special man in my life and friend and producer, and we're just great to have you. I want to take this hat there. Okay. Well, no, we don't need it now. We got that. Bear with me here. I'm moving a little slower than the last time I was here. What was it, about a year and a half, Don, I guess? Maybe 2 years since we've been here. But I got brand new knees, and that's the good news. The bad news is I still got a back that I got to get straightened out, but getting to be old man. I'm hanging in there at 76, though. Okay, I think we're plugged in. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. Okay, wonderful to have y'all. Whoops.
Alan.
Thank you, Alan. That's Alan Goodman there, my assistant for today, driver.
Thank you,
Good
Alan.
buddy, dear friend. He's only been here once before. We took a wrong turn. I forgot to tell him to turn at the Chevron on coming up from Santa Fe, and anyway, we had a little adventure. But we're here and we're alive and well, and I got a burger at Wendy's, and I was so looking forward to eating at SLV tonight, brewery, and having my Santa Fe chicken sandwich and my favorite thing, the roasted red potatoes. But didn't work out. But the show must go on, and so that's the important thing.
You just have to come back, Bill.
Yeah, well, it'll be an excuse to come back and make some more music with you, Don, I guess. We're going to have Don sitting in on the bass, my dear friend who is working with us tonight. And I have a number of wonderful bass players. Whoops, just turned. There we go. Okay. And she's worked with me for 8 years, and we haven't played together in a while. We had a situation where my buddy Dave Tolan, who's been here with us, could not be here, but I couldn't be happier to have her playing with me. We're kind of a reunion. Miss Susan Holmes on the upright bass and vocals. Yeah. And the newest member of the Bill Hearne Trio, he's been with us now, I don't know, John, 8 or 10, maybe about a year now, I think. I can't remember, almost. One of the phenomenal musicians, mandolin and guitar, and primarily pedal steel guitar, and a great man all the way from Brooklyn, New York. And he moved to Santa Fe about 4 years ago, and I latched on to him about a year ago and said, hey, man, another little more than a steel guitar. Mr. John Grabof on pedal steel and mandolin. And, yeah. All right, I want to thank Robert for doing the sound tonight. And he does such a great job. And anyway, so let's get started with some music. And get John to kick her off. It is an oldie but a goodie. We got a couple of new ones for you tonight, I think, since we were here last, and do some old favorites. I had a request for Every Drop of Water, I understand, from Alan, and maybe we can, it wasn't on the set list, I don't think, but maybe we can sneak it in if Susan can remember it. Anyway, but we'll do what we can. Thank you for asking for it. John, let's kick off a little song by our buddy Shake Russell. 1, 2, 3. I'm walking in new boots. I'm singing a new song. Ain't worried about the heartaches or about who done me wrong. Ain't letting no cloudy sky steal my sunny day. I'm walking in new boots on a brand new highway. Sometimes the morning comes, it takes you by surprise, leaves you with those yesterday drops in your eyes. All you've got to do is walk away. I'm walking in new boots on a brand new highway. I'm walking in new boots. I'm singing a new song. Ain't worried about the heartaches or about who done me wrong. Ain't letting no cloudy sky steal my sunny day. Lord, I'm walking in new boots on a brand new highway. Well, them boots are wearing thin, going town to town. They done lost their shadows in their souls. Lord, the hills worn down, but things are looking better day by day. I'm walking in new boots on a brand new highway. So the next time, Doc, play some mandolin. Oh, then we're gonna get over here to John. Echo. I took the old ones in, tell me what they said, tried to get them fixed. Could they be saved? The boot doctor, he took one look, said if I were you, I'd throw them both away. So I'm walking in new boots, I'm singing a new song. I ain't worried about the heartaches or about who done me wrong. I ain't letting no cloudy sky steal my sunny day. I'm walking in new boots on a brand new highway. I'm walking in new boots on a brand new highway. Right. Oh, yes, sirree. That's a fun song to get the night started with. Thank you there so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Alan. Okay, buddy. All right, we're going to sing about one of my heroes. And his name is Ian Tyson, and he's a hero of mine, and of course Don's and Susan's, and John's familiar with him too. A great singer-songwriter from southwestern Alberta, Canada. This is a rather humorous song that he wrote with a great Nashville songwriter, Mr. Pat Alger, who wrote some many great songs. And this is a little tune that he wrote about an old boy who was having a little bit of hard times on his ranchette. His little ranch, and but you know, if he just had two things, he would be all right. And but unfortunately, he couldn't have them at the same time. This song called "18 Inches of Rain," and it's on an old, it's on a old Bill. No, it's on one of my albums, I think. That's right. So anyway, can't remember. I've done so many with Don, I can't remember which one.
It's on the Live at Society Hall album. I know that.
Yeah, right. We do have we did one for, it's on the Society Hall album, which we have tonight back there at the merch table. Terry or Alan, and it's sure good to see Terry McCartney. Here we go. The song goes something like this about right here. 2, 3, 4, 1. Ain't a broke horse on the place, the damn pickup truck won't go. Packed a lost wheel about a week ago. The wind is from the east, blowing hard across the plain. When I'm high and I'm lonesome, waiting for a change. Just give me one broke horse with a good fitting saddle. It's easy on your back. One good woman who makes up the difference for everything I lack. One last chance to sell the cabs before the prices go to hell again. There are blue skies, 18 inches of rain. Coffee's just a little bit bitter. Play that steel guitar. Is it the water or the pot? till I get to town. I'm gonna make do with what I got. That old Copenhagen's, man, it's running kind of low. But you know, I'm gonna quit it anyway tomorrow. Me and this old outfit, we've seen better days. Just give me a one broke horse with a good fitting saddle that's easy on your back. One good woman who makes up the difference for everything I lack. One last chance to sell the calves before the prices go to hell again. Clear blue skies, 18 inches of rain. Well, let's swing just a little bit. Just give me one broke horse with a good fitting saddle that's easy on your back. One good woman who makes up the difference for everything I lack. One last chance to sell them calves where the prices go to hell again. Clear blue skies, 18 inches of rain. That's right, Susan, Don. Just send me clear blue skies, 18 inches of rain. Oh, just send me clear blue skies, 18 inches of rain. Yeah, that's a fun song. Well, I hope he got them. Yeah, he wrote that on a wonderful album. I'm so glad that on Don and Rod and Jim's new album called Heroes and Friends, they decided to do mine and Bonnie's signature song, Wild Geese. And I think we're going to do that later on tonight. That was one of our favorites to do. And they chose, and I had the privilege of playing guitar on that, came up here. In fact, that was the last time I was up here, I guess it was last fall. Out at Howlin Dog, and we put a guitar track on that song, and I was very honored to be on it. Here's an old song that we're going to do for you by the great Lyle Lovett here, and Don mentioned him, and yes, Lyle has been a great friend over the years. This is a beautiful song that Bonnie and I recorded on an album that I no longer have. It was on Warner Brothers called Diamonds in the Rough. But we're going to do this song, and Lyle actually sang with us on this song, sang harmony. Was nice enough to come in and do it. And anyway.
Hey, Robert, could you give me a little bit more of my instruments in my
what's that?
monitor?
What's that, Don?
Just talking to Robert.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Okay, thanks again, Robert. Here's a song that goes like this. It's called Walk Through the Bottom Land. Beautiful story song. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. New Jersey lady I knew long ago. She was a lady, I'd say. She met a cowboy who rode on the rodeo. He stole her heart straight away. New Jersey lady, she loved him so true. Another love she never had. But cowboys are lonely and cowboys are blue, and they make the ladies so sad. Sing me a melody, sing me a blues. Walk through the bottom land without no shoes. The prize that she's a running scared. She heard the news. Walk through the bottom land without no shoes. Oh, the New Jersey lady, he loved her too, and he knows she tried to hold on. But the rodeo life was a life that he knew, and he had to keep drifting along. Well, you know, she never married. she never would, and all of the people, they'd say, the New Jersey lady just ain't no good to follow a cowboy that way. Sing me a melody, sing me a blues, walk through the bottom land without no shoes. The bride says she's running scared, she heard the news. Walk through the bottom land without no shoes. Oh, the lady, she'd sing him to sleep in the night, then in the morning he'd go. She loved the darkness and hated the light, along with that damn rodeo. New Jersey lady, the day that he died, she covered him over with clay. And feeling the wind in the night as she cried, she heard the old cowboy say, sing me a melody, sing me a blues, walk through the bottom land without no shoes. The bride says she's running scared, she heard the news. Walk through the bottom land without no shoes. Won't you sing me a melody, sing me a blues, walk through the bottom land without no shoes. The bride says she's running scared, she heard the news. Walk through the bottom land without no shoes. Won't you walk through the bottom land without no shoes? All right, beautiful song there. Two crazy young kids in love, like Bonnie and I. Bonnie and I could relate to that song. What we got there? Oh yeah, all right, we sure do. You know, my eyes are bad, as you can probably tell. So my buddy Dave Tolan came up with this ingenious idea. Like most people put their set list, like Don and everybody on the floor. I'd have to have about a 100 font be on the to see that. So anyway, they'll bear with it. Okay, all righty. Okay, so it's a little informal, but thank you for your patience on that. We're gonna do a song right now by a guy named Peter Rowan, and we'll get maybe Don on the mandolin and on this one maybe Don on the fiddle. I don't know, and whatever works for you guys. This is a song that was about a turquoise trader, kind of a story song about a turquoise trader and his buddy, who's named One-Eyed Jack and running elk. And just a story about, interesting story about their relationship. And I don't do this song very much. I try to pick some songs that were more listening and story songs. So this is certainly one of them. 1, 2, 3. Cold on the trail of the buffalo. Oh, the wind blows cold in the land of the Navajo. In the land of the Navajo. 1,000 miles from nowhere, out on the desert sand. Now One-Eyed Jack, the trader, held some turquoise in his hand. And by his side stood running elk, a long-time Indian friend. vowed that he would stay by Jack till the very end. Jack had gambled everything he'd owned to lead this wandering life. Hell, he could have had a happy home and a tender, loving wife. But his hunger was for trading trapper's furs for turquoise stones. Anything that the Indians had, Jack wanted for his own. Oh, the wind blows cold on the trail of the buffalo. Oh, the wind blows cold in the land of the Navajo. In the land of the Navajo. I'm gonna pick one here, boys. Jack, to running elk, I'll gamble all my precious stones, for I leave my body here among these bleaching bones. For I feel my time is drawing near, and I feel with sudden regret my journey before the sun begins to set. We raped and killed and stole your land. We ruled with guns and knives. We fed whiskey to your warriors, and then we stole away your wives. Said running elk, well, what's done is done. You white men rule this land. Lay your cards face up and play your last broken-hearted hand. Oh, the wind blows cold on the trail of the buffalo. Oh, the wind blows cold in the land of the Navajo. In the land of the Navajo. Play one, John. Yes, sir. When you're dealing cards with death, the joker's wild, the ace is high. Jack bet the Mississippi River running elk raised him the sky. Jack saw him with the sun and moon, and he upped him with the stars. Running elk at the Rocky Mountains, Jupiter and Mars. As the sun was sinking in the west, Jack drew the ace of spades. Running elk just rolled his eyes and smiled and passed away. As Jack took up his turquoise stones and cast them to the sky, he gazed into the setting sun and he made a mournful cry. Oh, the wind blows cold on the trail of the buffalo. Oh, Lord, the wind blows cold in the land of the Navajo. In the land of the Navajo. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right. Another person that I need to mention tonight is, and here we are of his songs. Some of you know that have seen me before. I'm submit not a songwriter. I wish I was. I'll leave that up to my nephew Michael Hearne, who's played her many times in different configurations. And anyway, but Michael's a songwriter, and we'll get to one of his songs at the end of the night. But anyway, this is a song by a fellow that I've gotten to know because he was a dear friend of Lyle's and schoolmate of his. His name is Robert Earl Keane, and Robert writes some really interesting songs. And this is one that I think, if I'm not mistaken, Susan might have introduced this song to me way back or told me about it. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's a song about giving up the fast lane, and we all pretty much did. Don Well, Don's been in the slow lane since, Alamosa all his life, and that's pretty much that's the way he likes it.
Yeah.
Nice and slow
Never,
and easy.
never got
and
to the fast lane.
no traffic and no headaches. And Robert grew up in the big city of Houston. He moved to Austin, and that wasn't small enough, so he moved down to Kerrville, Texas, and out in the country. And this is a song he wrote called "Paint the Town Beige." Here we go. I gave up the fast lane for a blacktop county road. Just burned out on all that talk about the mother lode. Traded for a songbird and a bigger piece of sky. Well, I miss those good old days. I can't imagine why. Still I get restless driving to town. Cruise once down Main Street, turn back around. It's crazy, but God knows I don't act my ease. Like some old desperado, I paint the town beige. Down along the river, past the swimming hole. Well, you can find your peace of mind with just an old fishing pole. You can walk the river for miles and miles on end. Never stop believing and that dream around the bend. Still I get restless driving to town, on the radio playing, and a window rolled down. It's crazy, but God knows I don't act my age. Like some old desperado, I paint the town beige. Down in the winter, when time slows to a crawl, there just ain't very much to do till the first spring thaw. Still I get to thinking, Lord, I might have gone insane. All memories running through my mind like a lonesome railroad train. So I get restless driving to town, watch the world through a windshield, it all comes unwound. It's crazy, but God knows I don't act my age. Like some old desperado, I paint the town beige. I gave up the fast lane, settled for Santa Fe, Red River, Taos. All right, whatever. What a beautiful song. And that's exactly what Robert Earl did, and what a lot of people are doing these days. Okay. All right, we're going to do a couple of songs here. It's one from my latest album that Don and I did back about 23, I guess it was. 23, 22, and 23. Wonderful album, and I'm very proud of it. Someone said it was their favorite album the other day. It's called Always Trust Your Cape, and which is a song I think we're doing by, a little later on, by my buddy by my buddy Guy Clark and Susanna Clark. But right now, we're going to do one from the album That was an old Louvin Brothers song. They were a brother duo back in the 50s, kind of country, bluegrassy. They were marketed as a country act, but they had shades of bluegrass in their music. This is a funny song that was done. I love the tribute album that Vince Gill put together and called Lovin', Livin', and Lyin'. It's a tribute to the Louvin Brothers, and it's a wonderful album. This is the song that's on it, and that's where I first heard it, actually. Anyway, this is a song about no boy got himself in a little bit of trouble for doing nothing, really, in a small town somewhere. It's called Cash on the Barrelhead, and back in the old days, that's what you had to have. There wasn't Venmo, there wasn't PayPal, there wasn't Visa and MasterCard. If you got in trouble, you had to pay your way out. 1, 2, 3. Got in a little trouble at the county seat. Lord, they put me in the jailhouse for loafing on the street. When the judge read the verdict, I was a guilty man. Said $45 for 30 days in the can. That'll be cash on the barrelhead, son. Oh, you don't have no choice, you're 21. No money down, no credit plan, and no time to chase you. I'm a busy man. Yeah, make up your own mind, son. You're 21. I found a telephone number on a laundry slip. I had a kind-hearted jailer with a 6-gun hip. He let me call long distance. She said, "Number, please." As soon as I told her, she shouted out at me, "Son, that'll be cash on the barrelhead, son. No half, no part, but the entire sum. No money down, no credit line. A little bird told me, son, you're the traveling kind." Somebody pick it now. John, I'll pick that mandolin, boy. "30 days in the jailhouse, 3 days on the road. I'd feel a little hungry, I had a heavy load. I saw a greyhound coming, so I got my thumb. Just as soon as I was seated, that driver grabbed my arm. He said, "I hate to tell you, but that'll be cash on the barrelhead, son. This old great dog gets paid to run. When the engine stops, then the wheels won't roll. I'll give you cash on the barrelhead, I'll take you down the road. I'll give you cash on the barrelhead, I'll take you down the road." Let's take it home now. Okay. Gotta have that cash on the barrelhead. That's the only thing that'll work with me. Okay. We're going to feature John on a steel guitar tune of his choice here. Just one moment here. We worked up a couple of tunes. It's so great to have a pedal steel. It's just, oh man, and mandolin too. But I tell you what, whoops. This thing wasn't screwed on tight, I don't think, to begin with.
May I please have a little more of Bill's guitar in my monitor? Okay. Thank you.
Bump her guitar. Her mix. Okay. Let's see. We're going to do a song here that that was actually a vocal. But anyway, we're gonna feature John on an instrumental here. It was done by who did this originally? Lloyd Green, right? He did the instrumental version.
Johnny Paycheck.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm wrong there. It's called Motel Time again. We're going to feature John on an old honky tonk song on a steel guitar. Anytime. Fiddle now. Some more blues, John. Guitar, Don Richmond there, and John Grabof.
Mighty fine, mighty fine.
All right, we got to have a couple more. It looks like here. This first set, I'll be up on a little break here, and we'll be back there with Terry. And we got a deal on one of our CDs that actually Don produced it many years ago, live at the La Fonda Hotel, where I'm still holding forth. So I'm not as much as I used to, but Bonnie and I spent 12 wonderful years there, and I'm still playing there. In 2002, Don came down with his what was any kind of primitive digital recording stuff, and we did 2 nights of recording with a bunch of friends, including Susan and Don, of course, and he was mostly turning knobs. But anyway, a bunch of Santa Fe. He was doing a hell of a job doing it too. Anyway, then you still had knobs and stuff. Anyway, I think we got him up on a couple of songs maybe, but anyway, we had a wonderful time doing it over 2 nights. Has 12, 13 great songs on it. And anyway, we have a deal on those tonight. We have a whole bunch of them, and of course CDs are not selling as much as they used to. But anyway, all the CDs are 20 except for the Live at La Fonda album, and they're $5. If you'll just put $5 in, and you want a Live at La Fonda CD produced by Don and
It's
Jim
a
Rooney.
great album. I mean, there's a bunch of great stuff on there.
Yeah, right, yeah, it's a wonderful album, and we have a whole bunch of them, and we just like for people to have them. They're sitting in my office at home, and that's not doing anybody any good. So anyway, we have the other caps are 20, and the other CDs are 20, and we also have a Bill Hearne, and also Don put this together for me, a Bill Hearne collection of all the albums, including the live album at La Fonda, which was with Bonnie and I, and all the other albums that I have subsequently done over the last 20 some odd years. They're $60 for 9 albums, and it includes the new one that we did, the last one that we did, Always Trust Your Cape, and the Honky Tonk album, which was called Where the Lights Are Low. And anyway, so you might check those out. So we got a deal on the Live at La Fonda, and the live album, the Bill Hearne collection is a heck of a deal. And for $60, it's about $8 a piece for all the CDs. Okay, let's see. Well, we're going to do Magnolia Wind. Here's a song off the very first album that we did with Don, that I did, the first solo album I did. Don and Susan Holmes helped produce this album, produced it, and played bass on it. And we had a wonderful time in Don's old studio here in town. And that was in 2003, I think, it came out. And anyway, this was a beautiful Guy Clark song, and Sean Kemp. And I didn't know who Sean Kemp was at the time, but I sure do now. Anyway, this is a beautiful song, a love song. It's about a woman fiddle player from Arkansas named Sister Draper. I'd rather sleep in a box like a bum on the streets than a fine feather bed without your little cold feet. I'd rather be deaf, a dumb stone blind, than to know that your mornings could never be mine. I'd rather die young than to live without you. I'd rather go hungry than to eat lonesome stew. It's a once in a lifetime, and it won't come again. It's here, then it's gone on the magnolia wind. I'd rather not walk through the garden again if I can't get your scent on the magnolia wind. Well, how about some fiddle, Don? It's about a fiddle player.
Gotta be mandolin.
Oh, mandolin. Oh, I gotta hear the steel guitar. comes time to go, says pack up that fiddle, says pack up that bow. If I can't dance with you, I won't dance at all. I'll just set this one out with my back to the wall. I'd rather not hear free music again. If I can't get your scent on the magnolia wind. If I can't get your scent on the magnolia wind. Oh, there goes that Sister Draper, crazy woman fiddle player. Why, you been gone?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
This is one of Susan's favorites, and I don't do it that much anymore, and I should. But she said, I'll play with you if you'll do this song. No, I'm just kidding. But it's a great roadhouse song, honky-tonk song. And, of course, I grew up in the bars, honky-tonks and bars of Austin back in the 70s. And of course, in Red River, big honky-tonk there, the Mother Lode. And anyway, this song was originally recorded by a fellow named Johnny Darrell. Several other people have recorded it, including the bluegrass version by Tony Rice. And I don't know why I haven't recorded this one yet. I guess I should. Anyway, Chris Hurlman and Herb Pedersen and the Desert Rose Band recorded it. Anyway, this man wondering about what happened to his girl and why she ran off, and things were getting kind of hard. And try not to get too fast, Susan. It's called Why You Been Gone So Long, Darling. 1, 2, 3. Every time it rains, Lord, I run to my window. All I do is raise my hands and moan. Listen to that thunder roll, hear that lonesome wind moan. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? You been gone so long. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? The wolf is scratching at my door, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind moan. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Somebody said they seen you rolling up in Reno with a big old ball from a San Antone. Yeah, they tell me I'm just a fool, fine for you. What do they know? Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? You been gone so long. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Lord, oh, wolf is scratching at my door, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind moan. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Guitar now. nothing left to do. Well, I guess I could go get stoned, let the memories paint pictures in my head. Well, I'll buy me a fifth, a Thunderbird, and try to write a sad, sad song. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? You been gone so long. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? The wolf is scratching at my door, Lord, and I can hear that lonesome wind moan. Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, why you been gone so long? Oh, I don't know, honey. Yeah, man. Some good old rolly-ass honky-tonk music. We got time for one more song, I do believe, this set. We're going to take a short break. I'll come back there to visit with you. And as I say, we've got lots of music. And we've got some Bill Hearne, I think 4 colors of some Bill Hearne golf caps or baseball caps, whatever you choose to call them. I was being a golfer back in the day a little bit. I had a lot of help playing golf, but anyway, no, I seriously did. I was serious about it, and back in my, just never got to play enough. But anyway, we got time for one more song here. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. And this is an old classic, Bill and Bonnie classic, and Ian Tyson and Tom Russell classic. We're gonna do for you, and we're gonna take a little break, and I'll be back there, say hello to you, and then we'll be back and we'll do some more here. How about this band, man? Lord have mercy. Oh, man.
Thank you.
So happy to have Don playing with us tonight. And of course, John is a new addition, and it's great to play with Susan again after a long, long time. And she ain't missed a lick, I tell you, man. It's great having her with us. Hope it won't be the last. But anyway, here we go. This is a song called Navajo Rug. It's a little story about a girl a roadhouse diner and a cowboy. Let's see. Yeah, I got my. Okay. Just a minute here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Gets 2 eggs up on whiskey toast, on fries on the side. I wash it down with that roadhouse coffee, burns up your inside. Just a Cancun, Colorado diner, awake for soddy love. Sat in the back with an old stuffed bear, a worn-out Navajo rug. The old Jack boss, he left at 6, scared to bar the door. She'd pull down that Navajo rug and spread it across the floor. I saw lightning across the sacred mountain, saw the woman turtle doves. Lying next to Katie on that old Navajo rug. Hi, Katie, shades of red and blue. Hi, Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? Katie, shades of red and blue. Well, I saw old Jack a year ago, said the place burned to the ground. All I said was an old bear tooth. Katie, she left town. Katie got a souvenir too. Jack spied at the black old plug. Should've seen her coming through the smoke, dragging that Navajo rug. Hi, Katie, shades of red and blue. Hi, Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug in you? So every time I cross the sacred mountains, the lightning breaks above. That always takes me back in time to my long lost Katie love. Oh, but everything keeps on moving. Everybody's on the go. You don't find things that last anymore like an old Navajo. Katie, shades of red and blue. Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? Katie, shades of red and blue. Hi, Katie, whatever became of the Navajo rug and you? Yes, sir. All right, folks, we'll be right back. That's one of my favorites. I couldn't do a show without doing that one. A lot of people wouldn't let me. Okay, stick around. We got a lot more to go. If you have to leave, don't. Okay. 1, 2. Yes, check. 1, 2. Yeah, right. All right, yeah, you bet, boy. Great job, John. Hope you're enjoying it. Good room. Wish we had more folks, but it's
Yep. Can you help? Do you want some tape? I do too, right there. But yours is probably more. Oh. Donnie to the rescue.
Everybody found their seats there. I want to thank everybody for picking up some of our music. Cap, I know I saw one cap. They're really nice caps. They're all organic cotton, and they were ordered by our buddy Alan there, who just does those kind of things, caps and just about everything, merchandise, swag as we call it. Anyway, we got a lot of CDs left, and we're looking for some more, possibly some more Live at La Fonda's. We may be out. We've really been selling a lot, but in lieu of the Live at La Fonda, we'll also do the same thing, $5 or more with the Best of Bill and Bonnie album. We've got a few of those, and that's called, that was done in 1993, a combination of a number of cassettes that my good friend down in Dallas recorded. It's the Best of Bill and Bonnie, basically, from about 1980 to about 1993. So, yeah, that was the early Bill and Bonnie, mid Bill and Bonnie, I guess you might say. Anyway, are we on here? Yeah. No. There we are. This is a beautiful song by a guy who I don't think, sadly, ever got to play here. We lost him before I think Society Hall was happening. And that's with Chuck Powell. That's right. Chuck never got to play here, did he? Don?
No, he never did.
Yeah,
Too bad.
Well, I tell you, he would have knocked everybody's socks off if he had. By the way, one more thing before I forget. I'm getting old, and I better do this. It was unbeknownst to me until the powers that be told me. This is my good buddy and beautiful lady, Ruthie Brown's birthday today. Let's all give her a big hand. She is one of the movers and shakers of this great venue, along with Don.
Really?
Wonderful person. I've known Rudy, God, I guess since the late 70s, early 80s. So happy birthday to you. Love you. Got another good friend who had a birthday today. We better get going. Here's a beautiful song called Endless Sky, about living out here and settling down here in the Southwest. It's called Endless Sky. And I want to get John to do a beautiful intro to this. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a... On a rainy night, never cared. It was riding that got me there. And in coffee at dawn, out under the blue frontier. Give me a fence to mend down a river bend, and a dry night under the stars. A harmonica moon, a coyote tune, playing on a saddle guitar. Though I've settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome miles, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed and the spirit of the endless sky. I traded in my working spurs for a life of the his and hers. She's one of a kind, I know, one lucky guy. And besides, nothing's quite the same. Cowboy done got too tame, and the roof of a pickup takes up too much of the sky. I need a fence to mend down a river bend, and a dry night under the stars. A harmonica moon, a coyote tune, playing on a saddle guitar. Settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome miles, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed and the spirit of the endless sky. Old Alamosa is that kind of day to day. Out there my heart is speaking so loud and clear. Here it's only a whisper, and it's so hard to hear. Give me a fence to mend down a river bend, and a dry night under the stars. A harmonica moon, a coyote tune, playing on a saddle guitar. Oh, I've settled down at the edge of town, I remember my lonesome life, seeing the freedom of the tumbleweed and the spirit of the endless sky. Santa Fe. Oh, yes, sirree. Okay. There's a beautiful, beautiful thought there by Chuck. Could not do a show without doing some of his music. Okay, getting by here. Okay, we got to keep rolling here. And Don, you got to tell me when we're running out of time. I hope we can get them all in, but if we can't, we can't. Okay, so this is a little fun song about Jerry Jeff Walker, who was quite a character. And some of you may remember him from the song Mr. Bojangles. This is the way he started off all of his show. Jerry was a rounder and a hellraiser and a crazy, crazy guy until he finally got a wife, Susan, and she settled him down. It took a while, but she finally did by the late 80s. But in his Austin days, he spent most of it. He adopted Texas about 1971, 72, and he became a Texan through and through. But anyway, he always wrote this song, and he always started his songs out with his band, the Los Gonzo Band, which had some great pickers in it. And my good buddy Bob Livingston, in fact, a good buddy. No, in fact, Bob was his bass player, and anyway, in his book that I'm reading, he said that Jerry always kicked off his shows with this song, and it's just about some days, getting by is good enough, and that's the way Jerry always felt. So maybe this song is, and Bonnie and I had to do this a lot. It's called "Getting By on Just Getting By." Here we go. That's right. Here we go. Hi, buckaroos. It's Bill Hearne time again. I'm just trying to slide one by you once more. No matter how you do it like you know it. I've been down this road once, twice before. Just getting by on getting by is my stock in trade. Living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall. I've done that. I'm just letting it roll, letting the hard times carry the load, living my life easy come, easy go. Well, you know, I got to thinking, you know, it was time to do another CD again. And I hear old Don Richmond over there just pacing that floor. He and Terry. Now, Don, no, you never don't have to worry. You know something's bound to turn out. We've been down this road once or twice before.
Amen.
Just getting by on getting by's my stock in trade. Living it day to day. I'm just picking up the pieces wherever they fall. Letting it roll, letting the hard times carry the load, living my life easy come, easy go. Oh, John. Oh, picking up pieces wherever they fall. Come on in, Don. Let it roll. All right now. Well, my income tax is overdue. Lord, it's got me singing the blues. Well, I've been busted for eating too much, and I know Melanie's going to bust me some more when I get home. Oh, don't you worry. Can't let them stop me now. I've been down this road once or twice before. Just getting by on getting by's my stock in trade. Living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall. Letting it roll, letting the hard times carry the load, living my life easy come, easy go. Just getting by on getting by's my stock in trade. Living it day to day, picking up the pieces wherever they fall. Just letting it roll, letting the hard times carry the load, living my life easy come, easy go. Living my life easy come, easy go. Oh yeah, buckaroos. Okay. And Melanie is not my new one. Melanie is my booking agent and good friend, and my diet supervisor. You can tell I have lost about 50 pounds since I saw you guys last.
Wow.
And very much intentional. I was a roly-poly, as Bob Wills wrote. Okay. We got a story song here. This was off an album that we did. Let's see. Was this off the Santa Fe de Las Cruces album, Don? I think it was.
No.
Diamonds in the Rough. That's right. It was on Diamonds in the Rough. That's one that our buddy Jim Rooney produced. It went to Warner Brothers. They a small label for a while called Warner Western, and this song was on that. It was written by a dear friend of all of us. I don't think John knows John Agnes, but anyway, do you, John? Do you, Agnes? Do you know John Agnes? I don't think so. You don't. But anyway, John played bass and mandolin for me for many years, and very close friends with Susan and Don. Anyway, they wrote this song. John wrote a couple of great songs, and this is one of them about a bronc rider. It's a really interesting story. It's called Muley Brown. Now Muley Brown rode saddle broncs like they were broke to ride. He had one hand on the halter rope as he marked him up the side. He'd laugh and cuss and call him names as he fishtailed around, and he'd sing Muley, Muley Brown. Now Muley drove a truck back in 1943, pulling a set of doubles with a beat-up diamond T. But cowboy's life was calling him. He felt it deep inside. And Muley Brown meant to ride. Yeah, Muley, that horse can really fly. He can almost touch the sky, and you'll feel him hit the ground. Yeah, Muley, that horse is swapping ends. Lord, you just ain't got a friend trying to ride him till the whistle sounds. He rode the stock in Calgary and out in Pendleton. He fought a lot of saddle broncs, and oftentimes he won. Then he took to riding bareback broncs and bulls just for something new, all around cowboy in 1952. Yeah, but Muley started drinking hard, and he began to lose his grip. And all the other cowboys saw Muley Brown begun to slip. He took up slack to keep that horse's head from going down. Oh, but Muley hit the ground. Yeah, Muley, that broncs got ways of knowing just which way you're going, then it'll lose you on the turn. There is daylight between you and the saddle, and it looks like you lost the battle. Oh, Muley, when will you ever learn? Brown is hauling stock for the rodeo company. Well, he's still pulling doubles with a beat-up old GMC. Lord, he sold his old association saddle for a song. Oh, Muley, yeah, what went wrong? Yeah, Muley, that broncs got ways of knowing just which way you're going, then it'll lose you on the turn. Now there's daylight between you and the saddle, and it looks like you lost the battle. Oh, Muley, oh, and will you ever learn? Yeah, Muley Brown rode saddle broncs like they were broke to ride. Yes, he did, Lord. Muley Brown, all around cowboy. Yes, sir, Muley Brown. Great story there. Well, we're going to do one more good classic. There's a little room to dance back there. If anybody two steps up here, but this is a great. I grew up on Texas dance hall music, and just a moment here. And anyway, honky-tonk music, although I was too young to get in the bars and clubs and the dance halls of Texas and Dallas. But anyway, when I got to Austin, that changed. Broken Spoke, a Big Gills Club, and all the great Texas honky-tonk dance bands. Well, this is a song that I do on dances, and I thought we'd, Susan said, hey, why don't you at least do one? So I'm going to pay homage to my roots. This is an old song by the great Roger Miller, who wrote all those really funny songs, but he wrote some classic country tunes as well. Most of you remember him, his TV show. And anyway, this is a great old song he wrote that Ray Price popularized, and we recorded a while back. It's called Invitation to the Blues. So if you got some boots on and feel like getting up and getting back there in the lobby and doing a two-step, we won't stop you. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. sleep last night, just walked the floor. Don't know how I'll stand this anymore. Lonely all the times since I lost you. Received your invitation to the blues. I don't know why you caused me such pain. Fiddle now. I just know I'll never go through this much again. Thanks for sending something I can use. Received your invitation to the blues. Oh, Donnie. Fiddle now. And steel guitar. Took the laughter from this world of mine, and thanks to you the sun will never shine. Walked the floor so much, wore out my shoes. Received your invitation to the blues. I don't know why you caused me such pain. I just know I'll never go through this much again. Hey, lonely me, I don't know what to do. Received your invitation to the blues. Received your invitation to the blues. That's real Texas dance hall music, folks. Just gave you a little taste of it tonight. Yeah. Okay, and I love that stuff. Beer drinking, singing the blues. White Man's Blues. There was a great book out called White Man's Blues. It was about Hank Williams and all the artists about country music. And it was a wonderful book. Okay, let's see. We're going to do...
Wild Geese?
yeah, well, we're going to do... Yeah, that's right. That's right. We already did Magnolia Wind. Let's do that song "Two of a Kind." If you want to video this for our Patreon subscription thing, we'll do it, Alan. Yeah. By the way, speaking of Patreon, we have what we call a content subscription thing. Monthly, we put out 2 videos a month, and usually music or a story or about my life or whatever. And we have a placard up there. One side has the to pay for CDs and such with Venmo, PayPal. And the other side is about our Patreon, and it's a subscription, and you can subscribe to for any amount that you want to on a monthly basis. Subscribe to it, and we certainly it helps us down the way and support it. And we try to do something interesting twice a month, and we put it out to you, and content, and it's a wonderful thing. You can do whatever you feel like you can do a month for us, and we've I don't know how many we've got now, but we've got wonderful support. And if you're interested in helping us along the way on a regular basis, monthly basis, well, I think the other side of the placard has the Patreon cube or whatever they call QR codes or whatever. Anyway, if you want to check that out before you leave, we'd much appreciate it if you'd like to join that blog, video blog. We have a lot of fun doing them. And they're not too long, 7 or 8 minutes, something like that. Here's a song called "Two of a Kind," and I don't do this one a lot at all anymore, and I should. It's written by a friend, our friend John Ems wrote this song. It's a road musician song. I don't know if we have any musicians tonight in the audience, but especially road musicians can relate to this song. was inspired, John was inspired to write this song driving into Houston. And he heard a song by Don Williams, the country singer, called Good Old Boys Like Me, which was a big hit for him. And he was inspired to write this song. Now being on the road without a friend makes you feel life's loneliness in a voice that rides the wind, streaming across the airwaves in a simple country song, one that you don't hear until the moon is full and bright. And it was Texas once again, the one about the good old boy who's caught remembering images of childhood and the places that he'd been, lost inside his questions, wondering where it all would end. Just another midnight on the highway, Houston in the distance, seems I'm always leaving love behind, singing along with someone whose soul is on the radio. Sounds like being a good old boy or two of a kind. Bedding down in a cheap hotel, you in touch with an emptiness that pickers know too well. Comes on strong when you drop them boots. You sit down on the bed, trying to keep your thoughts from dancing all around your head. So you fumble with the dial till you hear that melody singing sad and sweet. There you were again with him somewhere down the line, feeling just a little bit better when you hear that guitar whine. Just another midnight on the highway, Houston in the distance, seems I'm always leaving love behind, singing along with someone whose soul is on the radio. It's me and the good old boy, two of a kind. Lord, it's just another midnight on the highway, Houston in the distance, seems I'm always leaving love behind, singing along with someone whose soul is on the radio. Sounds like me and the good old boy are two of a kind. Sounds like me and the good old boy are two of a kind. Well, if you make a living on the road, you can kind of understand that, especially if you're a musician. All right. Well, now we got wild geese. Is that right, wild geese? Yeah. Okay. Here's another signature song of mine and Bonnie's, and I was so happy that Don and the boys of their new album called Heroes and Friends, which is a wonderful album, just a great album, and me not being a songwriter, but they were influenced by Bonnie and I a lot, and so they just, and of course they loved Ian Tyson like I do, so they were nice enough to put this on their new album, and I really appreciate that. It was a way of honoring us. They honored a lot of great people on that album, and Guy Clark and Susan Gibson, and many artists that have played here at Society Hall, and some that haven't, but anyway, this is a great song, and it was the very first song that Bonnie and I, the day we met and sat down to play in 1968, the fall, in Austin. She had just finished, and I graduated from University of Texas, and I was a student there, sort of, kind of. My late brother, Wendell, bless his heart, said, yeah, Bill was enrolled at the University of Texas. I was on... Huh? No, F, yeah, right. I think I got it right, don't I, Susan? Yeah, key of F, yeah. I may have put down the wrong. I'm sorry. Right, you got mixed up. Yeah, it's the same old key we've always done. Okay, this is a song that is a beautiful love song. One of the saddest love songs I've heard, but beautiful. It's called Wild Geese by a country cowboy who decided the best thing we could do was get in his old pickup truck and head down the road. 2, 3, 4, 1. Flying by, calling on the downwind as they go. No answers they send, and springtime has too many miles to go. Lone black pine, hillsides all covered in snow. Why does the wind say you ain't coming back anymore? Was there a time when my dreams were not always of you? The days ain't so bad, but each night takes so long passing through. Down by the stream, fresh water tracks in the snow. Why does the wind say you ain't coming back anymore? Steel guitar. Just to ramble this whole country round, with a hill turning green and the frost falling out from the ground. Drive through the miles of country I've never seen before. Now that the wind says you ain't coming back anymore. Beautiful song there with the great Ian Tyson. May not get to everything tonight, but I do want to get to this song. We got another great Ian Tyson song, and we do get quite a few requests for Wild Geese, but we also get a lot of requests for this one. It's on the very first album, again, that we worked, that Susan and I worked with Don on back in 2003, I believe, called From Santa Fe to Las Cruces. And well, someday maybe we'll order some more of these. They've long been out of print, and but it's a wonderful album. It was my first effort as a solo artist, really, and it turned out pretty damn good. And thanks to Don and Susan, and I'm very proud of it. My first effort. So, And they did a wonderful job helping me, getting me through it. And this is a song that was written by, about the great Charlie Russell, great Western artist of all time. In old St. Louis, over in Missouri, the mighty Mississippi, how it rolls and flows. My son was born to Mary Russell, and it starts the legend that every cowboy knows. Young kid Russell was born to wander ever westward. He was bound to roam. Just a kid of 16 in 1880, out in wild Montana, Lord, he found a home. God made Montana for the wild man, for the pagan and the Sioux and the Crow. But he said the greatest gift for Charlie said get her all down before she goes. Got to get her all down, 'cause she's bound to go. God hung the stars over Judith Basin, and God put the magic in Charlie's hands. And all was seen and all remember, every shining mountain, every longhorn brand. He could paint the light on horse-eyed shine, the great passing herds of the buffalo and the cow camp cold on a rainy morning, and the twisting wrists of that hula hand throw. God made Montana for the wild man, for the pagan and the Sioux and the Crow. But he said the greatest gift for Charlie said get her all down before she goes. Got to get her all down, 'cause she's bound to go. Donnie. Yeah, cool. Oh, that's your steel guitar. Play one for Charlie, y'all. When Lord called Charlie to his home up yonder, he said, hey, kid Russell, hey, I got a job for you. You're in charge of sunsets out in old Montana, 'cause I can't paint quite as good as you. And when we're done, let's go out and have us a few, Charlie. But you know, I'm afraid Nancy Russell will make sure that it's just two. God made Montana for the wild man, for the pagan and the Sioux and the Crow. But he said the greatest gift, Charlie said get her all down before she goes. Gotta get her all down, 'cause she's bound to go. Let her get her all down before she goes. Got to get her all down, 'cause she's bound to go. Charlie Russell, what a great man. He's also a sculptor, he's also a writer, wrote his own biography, and a pretty amazing cat. Okay, so, all righty here, what do we got, guys? Never get old, okay? This is another song by Vince Gill and a fellow who lives in Santa Fe, a great singer and songwriter. Actually, he's sitting with Susan on one of her projects, jazz projects, I think, back in Santa Fe. A fellow named Big Al Anderson, that's what they call him. And he was in several bands. It's been his time between Nashville, but he makes his home now in Santa Fe. And they wrote this song, Vince Gill, and on Vince Gill's box set for a CD album about 20 years ago. Also, there was a woman involved in writing this, so it was kind of tri-written, not co-written. Anyway, it's a beautiful thought about love, and you know, some things just you never get tired of. And as this song says, some things never get old, and playing with my dear friends never, ever gets old. And that's what we're doing here tonight. 1, 2, 3. Have you ever watched the sunset disappear in the water down in Mexico? Sky on fire, melting into the ocean. Man, there's some things never get old. Well, have you ever seen a baby walk for the first time? It's like we're watching a sparrow, the sparrow's wings unfold. And when that baby smiles up at you, oh, there's some things that never get old. Making sweet love to that gal of mine, my first taste of bluebird wine, eating watermelon down to the Rhine, any old song by Brother John Prine. Sometimes that face, looking back in the mirror, make that mirror cold. But in my heart, I'm 100 years younger. Oh, there's some things that never get old. Yeah, driving into town with some friends of mine, two-tone Chevy, she's a 59. Ice cold beer in the summertime, picking on the back porch with Brother John Prine. Well, I think living is one long highway, and I'm sure betting on heaven at the end of the road. And I think love, this might be the answer. Oh, there's some things that never get old. I think love, I know love is the answer. Oh, there's some things that just never get old. Amen. I agree. And I think Al and Vince too. Okay. All righty. Where we going here? Keep on rolling here. How are we doing, Don, on time? You're the timekeeper here. Couple more. Of course, I'll play all night for y'all.
I think we're doing fine. You know, we just got a few more. We can get a few more in there.
Okay, right. Okay. Well, let's do a bluegrass tune for you, written by a fellow named Charlie John Quarto and a fellow named Steve Gillette. Actually, they're folk song guys and songwriters from Nashville. So I've known Charlie Quarto a long time, and I've known Steve Gillette as well. He wrote a lot of songs, hit songs, and a lot of great album cuts for Kathy Mattea and other artists. And anyway, this is a song that he wrote that Tony Rice, I learned it not from Steve, even though he was a buddy of mine, and I learned it from the great bluegrass artist Tony Rice and his brothers. They did an album called Tony Rice, the Rice Brothers, and this song was on it. A friend of mine played it in Lubbock, Texas for me. We were staying with them, and on the road back in the I guess early '80s, and I said, "Wow, it's a great song." I didn't find out till later that Charlie and Steve wrote this song about a hitchhiker they saw on I-70 west of Denver. So the story goes, it's called "Grapes on the Vine," and may you never be in this predicament. 1, 2, 3. There are songs that birds don't sing to people, secrets you keep right through to the end, and heroes that hide until forever. And I'm singing this song for one of them. He's the man that you passed on the road there, the one with his life on the loose, going either somewhere or nowhere, going without me, without you. For he is this world's constant orphan, traveling out his long time, living on apples and orchards, and dying from grapes on the vine. Big city winters, down through the summer, as he tries to close all his eyes, and he dreams of his railroad existence as if it were some kind of dream, as if the extent of the distance were what his heart would call him. Steel guitar. Oh yeah, John. On mandolin.
It's banjo.
All right. You know you brought it. You will find him in Pittsburgh at Christmas. You'll find him in Buffalo in June, and he knows them back roads between them. Like a gypsy, he knows the moon. Lord, it's Route 22 all over again. So they can come out, try to look like somebody's friend. Look strong at the man, smile for the girl, and puzzled at the rest of the world. For he is this world's constant orphan, traveling out his long time, living on apples from orchards, and dying from grapes on the vine. Living on apples from orchards, and dying from grapes on the vine. All right, man, that's bluegrass. Yes, sirree. Great story song there. Yeah, that's some great picking. I didn't see the banjo over there. Of course, I can't see where the damn anyway, but I'm so glad you brought it.
Well, I wasn't going to bring it. I wasn't going to bring the banjo until I saw that song on the set list, and so I'm going to bring the banjo for that song.
Yeah, right. I know it's one song. I don't know if there's any more you can play on, but I'm sure glad you did bring it. It worked so well. Yeah, that song. I wish we'd recorded that with the. That's on the Diamonds in the Rough album. I wish we'd used banjo on it, but we didn't. We couldn't. We didn't.
Well, we still could. You know,
anyway,
what the heck?
I don't think we did. We used dobro and I think mandolin and anyway, never mind. Anyway, it's too late now. Okay, All right, we're going to do 3 more here, real quick ones. This is a song by my pal Keith Sykes. If any of you been to Michael Hearne's Big Barn Dance Weekend, if you have, Keith Sykes has been there several times, and he was there this last year. He and Gary Nicholson did a wonderful song swap set, and I'm a big fan of Gary Nicholson's too. I don't think we have any of Gary's tonight, doggone it, but anyway, we do have a song by Keith that I'd like to do for you. It's a title track of the, not the last album that Don and I did, which is The Cape, and I didn't get to that one either, but it's the album before The Cape called A Very Short Time. I like this song so much that I titled my album, we titled the album after this. Actually, Don came up with the title. And I'm not very good at that sort of thing, but Don and Terry came up with the idea for the album, and we call it A Very Short Time because we do have a very short time in some ways. And anyway, I've been in this business a long time, but it seems like a short time ago that I was just starting out. Anyway, this is a song that Keith wrote when he was 19 years old, and I heard him do it at the little coffee house at the University of Texas again, the one year that I kind of went to Texas and the Longhorns, and anyway, I wandered up to the student union from my dorm, and they had a coffee house there. And I didn't know, squat about songwriters and that sort of thing. I was very sheltered in Dallas, so I went, well, I'll go up and see what this is all about. So I went up to La Potpourri there in the student union, and this guy was playing from Memphis, Tennessee, and Keith Sykes, and I didn't see Keith after that for maybe 40, 45 years. I heard about him, and then he showed up at Mike's barn dance back, I guess 8, 9, 10 years ago, and I said, oh my God, man, and I said, he won't remember me, and he certainly did, and that was really heartwarming. And this is a song called A Very Short Time. Pretty strong words for a 19-year-old. Now it's easy to see that we've just a very short time. So why not we all go to the hill and climb up just as high as Don T. Burker got low, singing a song that don't rhyme, carrying a penny that does shine, laughing at the minutes that fall behind in a very short time. Now a tadpole's cuter than a topwater ever could be, and I'll bet you neither one has had a lifeguard like me, 'cause ain't nobody drowned since I've been here, no. I'm sitting here watching the tadpole, watching his legs that will grow, wondering where he's gonna go in a very short time. It's easy to see with just a very short time, but nobody thinks about it until they're far behind, and they want to know where every second's gone, losing a song that don't rhyme, losing the penny that used to shine, crying for the minutes that fall behind in a very short time. Amen. Ain't that the truth? Okay, let's see, we got Old Santa Fe. Okay, two more here, real quick ones. This is a beautiful song written again by Peter Rowan and my buddy who made this bolo for me. Several people commented on it, and my buddy Jerry Ferris, and they were good buds and still are. Peter spent some time in northern New Mexico back in the 70s, and is, got into the Native American culture and around there, and got to know Jerry. And anyway, they wrote several songs together, and this was one of them that they wrote about a mythical story about a cowboy, and riding into Santa Fe, and in the bygone days, and fell in love with a senorita, but he had to leave. He was in trouble, and he had to go. But he told her that he would come back. This is a story about that sort of thing. It's called "Come Back to Old Santa Fe." I'm very proud that during the pandemic, I was asked to do. There was 10 of us from the Santa Fe area that was asked to do a video, a song each about northern New Mexico or Santa Fe or whatever, and they asked me to do one, and I thought this one would be perfect. The AMP concerts, and they're still going. They're a production company and bringing wonderful talent and music. It's on their website, I guess. It's on my website. It's called Postcards from Santa Fe, and this is a song that we did for our video. What's that?
Nothing. We're good.
Yeah. We dropped it to E. Yeah. Same as the barn dance. Yeah. Okay. This is a song that I'm getting old, so I had to change some keys about a year ago. I can't get them high notes, and this has got a pretty high one, so dropped her down a notch. 1, 2, 3. I rode through the high mountain desert, down where the Rio Grande runs, with sagebrush and dust to the portals of adobe walls warmed by the sun. Through the narrow walled streets of the village comes the laughter of children at play. A warm mother's smile says linger a while here in old Santa Fe. I remember the morning we parted by the river that runs through the town, like the last winter snows from the mountains. The tears from her eyes trickled down. I promised to ride be returning as I turned and rode swiftly away. Her words in my heart, they're still burning. Come back to old Santa Fe. She said, come back to old Santa Fe. Come back to old Santa Fe. I know my love waits behind old Spanish Gate. Come back to old Santa Fe. Well, I tied my horse at the old cantina, maybe La Fonda, as the sun's going down. And I takes me a shot of some good tequila. I takes me a stroll around town at a bridge overlooking the arroyo. I hear the guitar softly play an old Spanish tune by the light of the moon. Come back to old Santa Fe. Well, the snow falls softly on the plaza in the stillness just before dawn. And all through the night I've been searching. Your memory carries me on. At sunrise down at the cathedral, a young girl in tears softly prays. Saint smile from above, I found you, my love, here in old Santa Fe. Come back to old Santa Fe, she said. Come back to old Santa Fe. I know my love waits behind old Spanish Gate. Come back to old Santa Fe. Yes, I know my love waits behind old Spanish gates. Come back to old Santa Fe. Beautiful song there by Peter Rowan and Jerry Ferris. Okay, let's stay right there, folks. Hey, I want to thank every one of you for coming tonight, and thank you for picking up CDs on your way out. We'll still have them out for a few minutes while we're packing up here. The CDs are a cap, and don't forget to look on the placard there about our Patreon. If you're interested in joining our Patreon subscription, you can do it right there, or you can just go to Patreon, the website Patreon Bill Hearne, and get on that way on your computer that way. Anyway, it's all there. So we're going to leave you with this song that needs no introduction if you've heard me before. But how about a hand for Don Richmond, Susan Holmes, John Grabof, Lord of Mercy.
Thank you all so much for being
Bill
here.
Hearne.
Thanks to Bill for coming up.
Yes, sir. I wish as much as I love playing dances, I wish I had a lot more of these type of gigs. I really do. I love them. Love playing for people who really appreciate listening and appreciate the songwriters. And anyway, speaking of songwriters, this is with my nephew, one wonderful nephew, Michael Hearne. Some of you have heard of him, and South by Southwest has played here, I know. Yes, sir. And don't forget, we will be having our 24th annual Big Barn Dance. Don will be there. I'll be there. Hopefully, John, God willing, and our other pals, and playing with us, and Jimmy Stadler, and I don't have all the lineup. Well, the lineup's still being formulated.
Let's invite Susan too. You know?
What's that?
And hopefully Susan will be there.
Yeah,
Who knows?
she might be.
You know?
She might be. You know, never know. Yeah, she might be. Never know. But I want to thank Susan for jumping in and doing a fantastic job as always. And
Thank you, Bill.
We hadn't played in a long
Thank you,
time,
Bill.
and man, it's a joy playing with her. And anyway, we'll see what happens. And y'all come on down to the Big Barn Dance. We'll start selling tickets about April, and it'll be a great lineup as always, I know. And anyway, we'll leave you with a new song called New Mexico Rain. Come on up, Alan Goodman. Come on up and join us. You can find a mic here somewhere. Sing on with Susan or with Alan Goodman. Where are you, buddy? Alan's been working with me now. I have many folks that help me. I have a wonderful community, and Alan is one of many. Are you here? Yeah. Okay, boy. All righty. Well, this is a song that we're going to get Alan. Alan is a musician and a singer himself. Had a band out in California before he moved to Santa Fe. Here we go, folks. Y'all be careful going home. Have a wonderful rest of the holiday season. Let's all pray for a better 2026. We'll see what happens. That's all we can do. New Mexico rain, where the smoke cuts the lights in this honky-tonk bar. Man, I'm thinking where I'd rather be. baby chasing senorita down in old Mexico, or standing on the edge of the sea. Oh, if I had the money, I tell you, honey, we'd be on the first plane to Spain. As long as we're here, the answer is clear. We'll dance in the New Mexico rain. New Mexico rain. It's hot down in Texas. New Mexico rain. All this is my home. If I ain't happy here, I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain. When my mind starts to roam. Well, the lights of the city keep calling my name. Lord, I've been through that before. It's just a giant hotel on a long 4-lane street with a checkout time on the door. Oh, if I had the money, I'd tell you, honey, well, we'd be on that New Delhi train. Here, oh, the answer is clear. We'll waltz in the New Mexico rain. New Mexico rain. It's hot down in Texas. New Mexico rain. Call this my home. If I ain't happy here, I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain. When my mind starts to roam. I want a steel guitar now, John. It's so pretty now. I've been drinking all day with a man at the bar, and he sure seems unhappy to me. Told me he was going nowhere, going there kind of fast, and he sure envies the life that I lead. Oh, if I had the money, well, I'd tell you, honey, but I keep him from going insane. There's just the one thing for sure, there just ain't no cure like a walk in the New Mexico rain. Even Colorado, New Mexico rain. It's hot down in Texas. New Mexico rain. Oh, I'll call this my home. If I ain't happy here, I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain. When my mind starts to roam. If I ain't happy right here in Santa Fe, well, I ain't happy nowhere. New Mexico rain. When my mind starts to roam. Come down and see us in Santa Fe. All righty.
Bill Hearne, ladies and gentlemen.
Take care.
Mr. Bill Hearne.
Be safe.
Thank you.
Pray for snow.
Thanks again to everybody for coming out.
Thank
And
you. Thank you.
come back next Friday if you can. We'll have a nice Christmas thing going on here, nice Christmas show. And if we don't see you, have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year and all that. And hopefully we'll see you soon.